Charities begins at home.
Evening, the Gambia. My name is Oliver, and I'm a German travel journalist from Cologne in Germany. And now I'm very blessed and pleased to meet 𝐕𝐸m International. I was watching 𝐕𝐸m International in Germany, and without to know who's behind, because we both are journalists, but I'm working as a travel journalist, and 𝐕𝐸m International is operating as a journalist for
everybody. Anyway, hi everybody. My name is Musa Traoré, but today everybody call me 𝐕𝐸m International simply because of the work that I'm doing. 𝐕𝐸m simply means the voice of media, and I believe that we all doing the same. I believe that I'm a journalist that is working on the ground to make sure that everything is in order. As you know, it's not easy, but we have to keep moving one after the other.
Very interesting. It is amazing because my German friend Boubacar Hanf, he's living here in the country, and he gave some donation for a nice mosque in Senegambia area. He brought me in touch with 𝐕𝐸m International, and now we are sitting here together and discussing the future of the country, the future of the tourism industry, what is my passion. And I heard rumors that you are also planning something very interesting. It is a travel channel. It means you will deal with all the hotels and destinations in Africa. Is it true?
Yes, it's always part of my dreams to be working with people, to be sharing ideas with people. Charities begins at home. And of course, if you are to travel to another man's country, you always have to look where you come from. So obviously, as a journalist, you always have to balance and then look around your environment, and anything that will harm the people, you always have to come out and then let the world know that this is what is happening. And anything that will entertain people and bring people together, you always have to do that, because that should be the goal. And I think when people are happy, there is always a way forward. So my plan is to start going around from different hotels within the Gambia and of course other part of the world.
Very interesting. I think this is an amazing plan, because this country needs people like 𝐕𝐸m International. And I knew this program by coincidence because I was watching it before in YouTube. So just tell me, please, what is the favorite program you show in YouTube and in the media?
I host 𝐕𝐸m show, where I do bring a lot of artists, not only artists, but people that are well talented, and they want to share their ideas, or they want to market themselves to the world. The best thing is to encourage them to use their voice and express themselves and tell the people what is their missions or what is behind their talent. I have been doing this, and I feel like it's always important to use different voices for them to express themselves, because everybody have a feeling. Maybe how I see things and how you see it and how he saw it, it could be a different things. So from different voices, we can come to an agreement and say, yes, it is, or no. So it depends on who you are and where you come from. So apart from that, I also host a show called 𝐕𝐸m Lakashadula. It simply means bringing people together to discuss about some of the culture of the Gambia, not only the culture, but like in any circumstance that we go through, whether good or bad, we discuss it and then put an advice to the younger ones and to everybody, because we believe that one idea doesn't change the world. So looking at it literally, it's a very organized platform where people come up. We invite the old people, the younger people with brain, and above all, the 𝐕𝐸m News, which is actually helping me to become a better journalist, because sometimes we have issues that is affecting our environment, that is affecting the country and even international level. Because looking at it for the first time, for instance, when there was war in Ukraine, it affects the world. But actually, when you look at it from the perspective, you come to realize that there's no war in the Gambia, there's no war in America, there's no war in Asia, but there's war in Ukraine. And now it's affecting the world. So what do you think journalists should be doing to stop the war? What do you think journalists should be doing to bring people together, to make sure that, there is information out there for people to learn and understand? So the VM News is literally there to go on the ground and see exactly what is happening. So we have been doing a lot. Actually, me and my team, we have been doing a lot, and I'm so excited, and I'm grateful to the Almighty God for making me who I am and for making my team for who they are.
I agree, you're doing great. And I heard rumors. Let's talk about the rumors, and maybe you can confirm it. I heard that Musa and VM International and his crew is planning to have a kind of tourism information channel. It means he wants to visit in the future all the nice hotels and lodges and guest houses in the country and bring all the places closer to the people. And it is not only interesting for the Gambians, they will learn a lot, but it is also interesting for the people from other countries in Africa and from Europe. So it might be really a big thing what you are planning. Is it true?
Yes, every day I wake up with new plans. So some plans fail, some plans work. But I have a dream to visit all the guest house, not only the guest house, because last time I was able to have an interview with one lady called 𝐒𝐚𝐦𝐿. She's having a guest house in Brikama, but gradually, there was a problem. So I feel like it's important sometimes as a journalist to go around the hotels to see exactly how people live there and how they carry themselves out there. What are some of the things that they enjoyed and what are some of the things that they don't really like? It's important we talk about it in the country. So as the saying goes, charity begins at home. I want to start it in the Gambia and then gradually move to another country like Senegal, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Liberia, and of course South Africa, different country, because it's important to go around to see exactly what is happening, so that if you want to change the life of millions, you have to show them what is happening to other part of the world. In that way, they will be able to learn and then adjust themselves. So literally, yes, the rumor is true.
From my point of view, a brilliant idea, and is promoting the tourism industry, is promoting the beautiful beaches and some hidden places like Jangenburg with Baboon Island, and for example, what I can recommend from my point of view, to have a houseboat trip on the Gambia River. Mm-hmm. It is so lovely. I did it once, back to the year 2021 when I arrived here. And I went on a houseboat to Baboon Island, and I fall in love with the country because there are a lot of rivers or lakes, big lakes here in Africa, but all are overcrowded with boats and vessels, and you hear always the sound of engines. But unlike here in the Gambia, if you go to the eastern part of the country, you find you are in heaven. You feel like back in the year 1905, where are no steamers, no boats moving here in the country.
Yeah, as you said, that's how it is in the country. But first, I want to ask these questions. Oliver, you have been in this country. Can you tell us why do you think it's important for people to know exactly their country, the culture, the story? Because every tourist do have an interest of you know your interest. So tell us exactly, why do you think it's important for us to visit some of these hotels, not only in the Gambia, but also to travel some part of Africa country to see how they work in the hotels? Can you explain?
Of course. Each hotel is different from the next one. And if you go around, if you travel to countries like Morocco, you go to Marrakesh, there is an hotel, it's called La Mamounia Hotel. Mm-hmm. It is an old hotel with a history. Churchill have been there many times. It was the favorite hotel of Winston Churchill. Or if you go to South Africa, Cape Town, Mount Table Bay. So you see so beautiful different kind of styles of the restaurants and the different food. And even here in the Gambia, you find wonderful hotels like Ngala Lodge or Coco Ocean, Tamala Beach Resort. And you can be inspired by all the hotels. You just have to show it that there is a lot of things to see for the people. You're international.
Yeah, we are so excited coming together because to me, I feel like we are all one people and we should respect one another, love one another, care for one another. It doesn't matter where we come from. What really matters is peace, love, and unity. So if there is peace, love, and harmony, we can do a lot. So on that note, I'm so glad, and then I want to use this medium to thank everybody that is watching us, and of course, not forgetting Abubakar them for being part of us in this journey, because I can't travel alone. If I'm to travel to any part of the world, I have to go along with my team. So I hope they are set. Abubakar is there, Sirifo is there, Babuli Drame is also among us. My manager is currently not in the country, but I hope he will be also be ready to receive us whenever we want to go.
And the country needs people like 𝐵𝐸𝐻𝐚 International and Musa and his crew. I would love to support you in these questions, and maybe one day we will see each other in a nice hotel and we will have an interview with somebody is famous in the world, right?
Inshallah.
Okay. 𝐵𝐸𝐻𝐚 International, dear viewers and all the people who are watching us, thank you very much for this little interview, and I say the Gambia is wonderful. Thank you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
𝐵𝐸𝐻𝐚 International, yeah. You are the solution to make this world a better place, yeah.